Hello.
Hello, how
What's
are
up,
you?
Brian?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Good, thanks. I'm so excited. We're gonna talk about Nano. Your
Yes.
favorite. I think it's your favorite, but we're gonna find out, right?
Okay.
Brian, welcome to my Clarity. Oh, that
No,
is
no. This is first time, so I try to find some filter.
a Don't worry, you look great. You don't need a filter.
Okay, I should turn
Don't
it off.
worry, you look great. I promise. Um,
Okay.
Brian, tell us who is Brian?
Yes, I'm Brian. Nice to meet you. Hello, everyone.
So, Brian, I'm going to help you. You're from Canada, right?
Yes,
You're
yes.
originally from Vietnam. So, when did you come to Canada?
I came to Canada like 5 years ago for my
Oh, that,
education. Yes, 5 years ago for my education, and now I have my company in Canada. Now I have two locations in Halifax and Sydney, Canada.
wow. That I didn't know. I didn't know.
Really?
I
Yes.
can't, no, I didn't know that you were so new here. So your English is very good compared to it's just a short time. Did you
Thank
speak
you
any
so much.
English when you came here?
Not much. I just improved my English when I came here, just a little bit. But like when I come here, I meet a lot of people, and also my client helped me a lot. I need to say big thank you for my client because they helped me to read and like improve
Oh,
my English.
that's so amazing. So tell me, you came here for what kind of school? I want to now know more about you. You achieved so much. I can't wait to hear. So you
Uh,
came to Canada 5 years ago to do what?
yeah, actually, I came here for education. I take marketing programs in universities, and I already finished that. Yes, my big dreams beside permanent makeup is business. And then like I really in love in business, so I think marketing will really help me in the future. So that's why I want to take marketing, and now I have this knowledge in my hand.
That's very good. That comes very, very helpful for you.
Thank you.
But okay, so you come here to learn about marketing. How did you even get into the permanent makeup?
I like talk about permanent makeup. Like I worked permanent makeup long time ago before I came here. Like I already
Oh,
worked on that in my country in Vietnam.
oh,
Yes, like before when I just finished my college, like when I really was young, like 7 years ago. And my aunt, like who worked in beauty industry, and she told me like, Brian, why you don't take something different? Because like now, if you learning something and then you graduate, you go to work for somebody else. And like your life just like that, it just repeat. Like you go to work from Monday to Friday, and
right.
it's really boring. And like I kind of have a little bit like really good at work in detail, and I really love in beauty and art. So my aunt told me that like, okay, you should learn about something in beauty. So that is I already choose beauty and learning beauty about permanent makeup and another thing in beauty industry.
So you took the class for permanent makeup in Vietnam, or you learned from your aunt who
I learned it in Vietnam. I learned in Vietnam. Yes.
in Vietnam is very big. So what did you learn first? What did
At
you learn?
first, I learned in really old traditional techniques in permanent makeup about powder brow. Like long time ago, the powder brow really dark and
Yeah,
not really saturated, not
yeah,
like now. And like I learned about how to make lip gloss, but like at that time, the needle really big. And then
yeah.
like after done, like client have really big lip at that. Yes, long time ago, and eyeliner also.
You know, when I did first my lips are permanently damaged. It's very sad
That's
because
right.
the lady then who did my lips, she never used a numbing either. But I mean, again, there is a lot of artists who doesn't use numbing, which is fine. but we are so soft now that it's
That
just a
right.
little bit, you know, it's not bad.
That correct.
I just,
Yes.
I
That right.
was like, let me tell you, I was like, blood was coming out of my lips for, I'm not kidding, 3 days. 3 days. It was so bad. And then I start to have tissue, scar tissue.
Yeah.
And then the pigment that she used was very, very high in titanium dioxide. And a long time ago, the
Yes.
titanium dioxide with the big molecules. So now I will show you when you come to Florida.
Yes.
It's very, very bad, my lips. It's it's bruised, the purple, it never goes away. And a lot of masters try to fix it. And now I just wait until it goes away because it's really, really bad. And my eyebrows I've been removing because I did my eyebrows, but so many years ago, like tattoo, you know,
Yeah.
like
Yes,
kind
I
of
know that.
saturation. But this is how it was.
That
So
right. The technique
the
long time
permanent
ago.
makeup, you know,
It's developing, and
oh
like
my
I
God.
yeah, I need to thank for developing and renovation of our industry nowadays. Like the techniques become really good, and like even like we just get just a little bit, really tend to little damage on the lips, and then they give for you really like permanent lip, really good color, and the color quality is really good now also. Yeah.
Yes, yes, true. Wow, this is amazing. So then, then did you learn microblading after that?
Yes, I learned microblading after this like 2 years when I worked for a Korea beauty spa. Like at first I learned the style, this is Korea style, it's mean Asian style. And then like for long, and then after I come to Canada, I improved my skills in another course by Western style.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, because I remember also the first, like really, really big, what was his name? I forgot. Oh my God. He's still, I think, pretty big, but I don't remember his name. Uh, oh my God. He was Asian guy that is so big and he was teaching everywhere, but the strokes and the shape was like very Asian style.
That right. That
Yeah.
right. Yeah, the technique is different a little bit, but like it also creates stroke.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Actually, I never forget when I was when we were building Beauty Angels, when we were creating Beauty Angels, we took a course from a Chinese master.
Yeah.
And it was very funny, Brian, because he said to us, you all work deep. Because this is so many years ago. You know, this
That
is like 5 years ago, actually.
yes. Yes.
I
At that time.
and Patricia and Ramses, who are my partners, they were also Fibras master, and there was another girl Fibras master and another guy who was a royal artist, and now he's Fibras master. Right now he's Fibras master. We all took the course together, and I'm like, oh my God, this guy is like very, very light, you know. And then I changed my technique also, you know,
Yes.
because people don't realize that Asia is very, very ahead of here.
That right.
They're a lot advanced than us here.
That
So
right.
I was like, wow, this is crazy. Like, I have to change my way. And then everybody starts, of course, changing and working much lighter, but it was very interesting to see that. And I just want to say something, that learning never ends. Even if you're master, you will always learn. So I want to also talk about in this live that you're coming to Florida, to Boca Raton, to our academy, to teach all masters about nano. And some
Yes.
of them do nano anyway, but they love your technique and they love your style. So we should always be learning and growing, and you know, it's amazing. But anyway, were you always just doing permanent makeup, or other, did you do other beauty treatments? Did you do skin or nails or any other beauty stuff?
Yes, before I learned a lot in all of beauty stuff. Like I have a license in hair dressing also. I have license in like skin treatment also. I have a license in nail lash extension, some like some laser treatment also. I did in Vietnam before I came here, came to Canada.
Do
But
you do
like
it here now? Do you do it? Do you have a
yes,
salon?
I have a salons and my team do is in lash extension, BB glow and like micro needling for nails. But like not for another because like I found out like some of another beauty stuff it not suits for me. And my big passion is in permanent makeup, so like I stick with that.
Right. But I think it's good to do other things, because not everybody is so lucky to be busy
That
with just
right.
permanent makeup. And I feel like when you do other little treatments, like for example, when you do facial or micro needling or nano needling, I love nano needling also.
Yes.
I'm starting to do at home because it's
Yes.
just nano needling. It doesn't take out blood.
That right.
But this type of treatments, or lamination, lash lifting, eyelash extension,
That
people come,
right.
people come back, and you know, it's like you don't need as many customers.
Yes,
So
and
it's
also
both.
you yes, and also you know that like when you have some like available appointment on your schedule, you can book them in, and like at least you have some couple more money instead like you
Right,
just sit there and have nothing. Like just some couple more like couple $100 at on
right.
that day as on, it makes the end of the month with more and more money.
Yeah, I mean, some people just want to do one or two permanent makeup per week and they're happy, and it's good money. But if you want to make more money and grow the business, it's a good way to do it.
To do more, yes, that
Right, right. How did you find out about beauty angels?
Yes, it is like really funny story. Like for a long time ago, like around like 3 years ago, I think. So I came to some international beauty group in on Facebook, and then like I saw some master work really good. They work really good, and they have a little wings on the logo.
Ah,
Yeah, that so impressed me. At that time, it so impressed me. I said, "Wow, this is so beautiful. Little tiny greens and really beautiful, and their work is so much high quality." So they found, oh yeah, that's in New Academy, and then I go online and do some research, and yeah, this is Beauty Angel Academy.
oh
Yes,
my God, that's so funny.
yes.
I mean, I talked to you for a long time, but we never talk about this. You know, like how did you find the
Yeah,
angels?
I know Beauty Angel before you contact with me.
Right, right, right.
Yes, yes.
That's good. That's
Really
good. I'm
interesting.
happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that.
Yes.
So, what made you come and join Beauty Angels?
Yes.
Me.
Yes, that right. Beautiful girl, Claire. Like in one day, so you contact to me. I feel surprised with that, and you give me an invite to join Beauty Angel, and you don't believe that like in that time I have another like invitation in another academy. This is a big academy in Europe, and then like I need to decide what I should go in both of this invitation, and I choose like Beauty Angel to stick with, and I join Beauty Angel. Yeah,
Yeah.
because
We're
like
very happy.
I believe that like I have something feeling really right, and it's the meant to be. Like I saw on of the organized on a professional thing from Beauty Angel, and then like I think like at least I will have a win in my starter, and when I have a win I don't need to have a leg anymore. So I will fly faster. So I choose to stick with beauty
Sky's
and
the
core.
limit. Sky's the
Yes,
limit.
sky the limit.
So you are actually master for so many techniques. I
Yes.
called you the king of permanent makeup.
Thank
You
you.
do microblading, glabber brows, which is like the S pattern. You do
Yes.
nano. You do powder. You do lips. You do eyeliner. You do removal. What do you not do? Is there anything you don't do?
Not really. I can do all of it because I love permanent makeup and I love to make people beauty more. So whatever like the new techniques in this industry, I would love to learn. Yeah, I would love to learn to improve myself and to know like it is like really useful techniques. Like you don't know that like some techniques like you look on the picture on social media like that, but like it's just a trick of some master. It's not real. So, but
Right. A
yeah,
lot of them is not. And a lot of
yeah,
people do Photoshop, which is terrible.
that right. That I will never. I say no with that. So I need to notice careful. Like I need to learn at basic at that to know like, okay, what we should to improve in the future, and also like with the basic knowledge, you can create your own techniques in the future also. So
Oh,
that's why I really love to invest in my education.
that's amazing. That's amazing. So I want to now talk about nano strokes.
Yes.
Nano strokes, for people who doesn't know what it is, it's a technique that is look like strokes, but it's not done with microblade. It's done by machine with a device.
Yes.
Actually, we have a course. It's called Nano Strokes. This course is mostly like a microblading pattern, but we're coming out with the feather brows
Yes.
next month.
Yes.
No, wait, yes, it's next month. I think it's the second week of next month. It's almost done. And I want to talk a little bit the difference with this and what is the difference between microblading and nano, which is nano means like machine strokes. And yeah, tell us like what is the difference? What is the difference between microblading and machine strokes?
Okay, like in basically when you look at that, it's also the technique to create a stroke. But like deeply, they were different totally. So with microplating, you can notice like we use the blade to create a stroke, and the blade will cut on the skin like that, right? And when the
Right.
blade cut on the skin, we will implant the pigment inside of the skin to hold it. But like it's really depend on like what kind of skin condition of client. So some of skin condition is really oily skin or like they really like not good skin condition.
Or
It's
thin,
loose.
if the
That
skin is
right.
thin or the client is older.
Like have blood veins underneath so much thin skin is or like pig pore. It's not good to give the best retention also. So the color will
Right.
lose. Or like if you don't know how to cut, it will really easy to cut scar. You know that? So
Yes.
it's not give perfect result for on anybody. Okay, so now we will back to another technique that named nano hair stroke. The name nano hair stroke is mean like we instead we use less, we use the needle, the single needle only like that. And then like when one needle go in the skin like that and it touch out, the skin will close right away. And all of the pigment will stay in there, right? It's like when it's healed, it's keep around like up to 95% of color. Yeah. So
I
a lot,
I
yes.
see your healed results and it's really beautiful.
Yeah, that's right. And like when you connect on a lot of needles stay together, like a dot together like that, it will create a line. Same with the way you use the pencil and you have dotting, a lot of dots connect together. It's also
Right.
create a line, but
And
the skin will not open. That's right. And also like with nano hair stroke, you can easy to create the contrast. It means like in the stroke, in real stroke, it will not like the top and bottom stroke and the middle of stroke is the same emotion. It's not. like in one stroke, in real stroke, if you like you take your brown hair or your lashes hair, you can see in the top really thin, and in the
Thicker.
bottom it's also thin. So with the needle, it's easy to make it perfect,
Right.
more than with the blade. And then
Right.
like it turns
Do you
the end
think,
result really good.
but do you think, like, I want to talk about pros and cons about microblading and the nano strokes. So I don't do
Mm-hmm.
nano strokes,
Okay.
and so I don't have a lot of knowledge, but that's why you're here. But
Yes.
for me, for example, I when I have a client that has thin skin or oily skin, I will do powder brows because I don't know how to do nano. But I feel like it's a good way of, like, everybody needs to learn hair stroke technique and powder brows because they're very, very different. Not every client is gonna like that, right?
That's
So
right.
when people ask me, they call the academy, they say, oh, I want to learn microblading, or maybe like I want to learn how to do strokes. Which course should I do? I look at it this way. Well, we don't have the feather brows yet, but maybe if they learn microblading, because people ask for microblading, that's the thing.
Yes.
Customers
Yes.
want microblading. And you create very, very thin lines with microblading if the skin is correct. Because I see
Yes.
you still do microblading and you do both.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So I always tell the future students, you need to learn all,
That's right. That's
because,
right.
for example, for me, I don't know nano. So if a customer come to me, she's older or she's more oily skin, I cannot help her if she wants strokes. I cannot
That's
help,
right. That's right.
but that's why I think it's important to learn everything. Start with one thing. I always say it doesn't
That's
matter.
right.
Um, but I think personally, powder brows is the easiest to learn, in my
That's
opinion.
right. That's right.
Yeah,
I agree with that
there's
also.
no stroke pattern.
That's
And
right.
I hear that it's harder to learn the machine strokes. Is it true than microblading?
That's right. Because like when you cannot, you use the blade to cut on the skin to create a stroke, it's easy and faster. More than like you use just a single needle. It's need your hand must need to have a lot of practice, and you need to control the machine how far it's meant to be created straight, really soft line. But like the blade really easy. You just like make it straight and curve, and that will become like straight and curved stroke right
Right.
away. So with the student, like if they want to make something really easy and fast for learning and improve their skill, they can take microblading. And then like when they already have microblading technique, they can move forward to up
Right.
that skill to headstroke. So that is a little bit like step by step,
Easy.
and like that's an easier way for that.
And they know more about, hairs and the
That right,
patterns.
the pattern,
Yeah,
yeah,
it will be easier. Yeah.
that right.
I would love to learn, but I don't really take that many clients anymore. I take such few clients that I select, I don't really do anymore. I don't even teach that much anymore. I leave it to you guys to teach. Um,
Yes,
yes, because we have wonderful masters, really.
yes.
And I'm very excited to have you for teaching the nano. And guys, if you're interested to learn nano strokes, um, DM me because I will bring Brian again. I know he's not going to stay longer this time, but you're going to come back. Promise? You're going to come
Yes,
back
yes, okay,
and
I
then
will come
we're
back.
going to do
You
another
guys don't
course.
know that. Claire told me that like let's come to Florida and stay longer and like do one class for master and another class for student. I
Students.
said no, I cannot stay long like that.
I know. I'm sad.
Yeah,
That's okay. I want to be
yeah,
like Claire when I grow up. Oh,
yeah. I will.
I love him. He's so sweet. You know what? I want you to come back because there are people who wants to learn. And now we're gonna have also the feather brows technique. Which
Yes.
one do you like better? You like more feathery, right?
I like more feather. This is my style a little bit more.
Yeah.
And my style is feather brows, not nano. So that's why I really excited waiting for feather brows course come out. Yes.
Time. And it's
Yes.
super, super detailed. You will love it. You will
Yes.
love the feather brows. You will love it. But the thing is, see, this is the thing, because I see your style. I feel like when you learn feather brows, you also need to know like a regular pattern. So if you're a
That's
micro
right.
artist, then you could mix it. Otherwise, we have the course Nano Strokes that will teach you just the regular, more sculpted, microbladed look, but it's done
That's
with a,
right. The
I
machines.
different, everybody likes something different, because a lot of people, will say, oh no, that is too much for me. But you mix it together. It's like in between, like soft feather, soft,
That's right. That's right.
soft.
Yeah. This is secret
Yes,
technique.
soft feather brows. Also, I love it.
Yes.
Yeah. So, okay, we talked about the difference between the nano strokes from microblading. Um, you're coming in March. Maybe you will say, are you excited for this? You're going to have 15 or 16 masters you're going to be teaching.
Wow. Yes. Yes, I really excited for this class. Yeah. I have I will say all of my knowledge in there and my person. Yeah. All of our master, I think they will really, really love my technique. Yeah.
I'm gonna be there, and I'm gonna look, and I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna learn so I could give people more information, because I'm not gonna
Yes.
be doing anything. No, I'm not gonna be doing, but I'll just watch. But I want you to do my eyebrows too. I want you to.
Yes, I will do it for sure.
Yeah, I know it's a little bit harder to do my eyebrows, because I still have some, old permanent makeup, but I think it will be
Yeah,
really.
but don't worry about that. With student who with me to cover the old permanent makeup, it's easy because I combine all the technique together.
See, let's
Like
talk about that. Let's talk about that.
yes,
Because with microblading, it's a little bit hard to cover. So with the nano, with the machine strokes, it's a bit easier
that
to
right.
cover. I mean, if it's super saturated, like really dark, dark,
Yes,
obviously that's not
like
possible. I mean,
I
something.
can compare like that. Like microblading is a queen in permanent makeup of brows, right? And nano hair stroke it is the king of permanent makeup of brows. Yes, it's a little bit powerful. So with
That's
nano
funny.
hair stroke, you can cover any old permanent makeup. Like it's a little bit lighter, it's a little bit faded, and you can cover. And
So,
also
but so
you can combine.
that means like I have, but whatever I have, you could put it like more like a shading and then add hairs, because I don't have any hairs.
Hair.
Like, I
That's
have
right.
some hair,
That's
my
right.
natural, but I don't have that much. You know, I did do microblading long time ago,
Yes.
but it's not. It went away, and I've been removing it also.
Yeah, with nano hair stroke, it can cover. Don't worry. Yeah,
Wow.
because every single stroke is really clear, and then it create your brow pattern also. And with the shading, whatever the part, it's not can cover by microblading, by nano hair stroke. I will do shading to cover that. So that's the
Oh my
reason
God,
why
I'm so excited. I'm really
yes,
super excited. I can't wait. I'm like,
yes,
oh my God, I'm going to have finally nice eyebrows with strokes, because honestly, like I've been removing it. I did how many removals? Like 3 times I did removal. I
yes,
will do one more time. I could do one more time, because you have to wait enough so I would be able to
yeah. 1 month or
do
one
the
and a half
uh,
before the new procedure. Yes.
okay, what is Ivan saying? Have you tried nano strokes in the scalp? Have you tried strokes in
Scarf?
the scalp?
Scarf?
Yeah.
I did not try this before, but like I recommend with scarf just do pigmentation, like pigmentation SMP on the scalp. That is the best result
Yeah.
in there. I saw some
I
yeah, I saw some people do like line microplating, but like
oh,
your
it's
hair's
horrible.
moving. Your hair's moving. It's not stay in one direction, you know. So if like you do with the line microplating, it's also not good. Just do
No.
like single small like dotting SMP, and that will be good.
Right, right. He teaches SMP actually.
Yeah.
Clara is saying, I can't wait to see your brows. Oh, girl, I can't wait either. I like something in between, like a soft feather. I don't like it when it's too crazy because
Yes.
maybe now with my hair like this, it will be nice actually, but maybe I will look younger. I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you think you should do on me, Brian?
Yes, I will make you younger for sure. Yes.
But what do you think will look better on me? Do you think it will look more soft feather or do you think more like sculpted?
I think soft feather is good because like
Yeah.
it's suits with all of situation, you know. You daily basic is good. And like when you go to body, it's also good. Don't make anything look so much crazy. I know some people have style, do something too much crazy. But like with that, it not suits with anybody. And you are not like too much strong emotional woman. You're really soft and pretty woman, you see? So
Oh,
choose you anything like really soft and beautiful. So that
oh,
enough.
thank thank you, Brian.
Yes, that is
So,
really important. Yes.
what? Sorry,
Yeah,
what?
I told like this is really important because like when I teach for my student, always based on like client behavior, client
Oh, yes,
personality
yes, of
to
course. I
choose.
always say, you need to look
That
at your
right.
client and how they are and, their style. These are all very, very important. You cannot just do one type of eyebrow for everybody, then,
That right.
yeah. You know what I also recommend always is to look at the pictures. Like if somebody comes to you for a client, I recommend my students to check the Instagram or Facebook to see what the client is like, before they come to you. I think that's really very, very good, because this way you have an idea before you meet the client and how they look. Brian, what's your go-to, microblading or nano, and how do you decide? That's a very good question. I think he does both, honestly. I always see him doing he likes also to do the glamour brows. I just want to tell you that Brian is super. I'm so impressed with Brian. I can't believe um he came to Canada, only 5 years ago. It's just so super crazy.
Okay. Okay. Now I'm back.
He's amazing. He is amazing. He is. He really
Thank you
is.
so much. Thanks.
Okay, there was a very nice question. One second. How do you, hold on. How do you pick, like, do you do more nano or do you do more microblading? They wanted to know.
Okay, so before I do more microplating, but like until now because like so much advantage from nano hair stroke, so I turn on of my client to nano hair stroke, and then like when they come back, they have really good result. So usually like their friends or their family come back to get service, they also request to do nano hair stroke for me. Yeah,
Yeah, because it looks like microblading more or less. I
that
mean, I
right,
think
that right.
maybe the strokes are a little bit thicker. Like if you use
Yes.
a very thin blade,
Nano. Yeah, nano.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I think honestly, nobody will be able to tell the difference if it's
That
nano,
right.
like, or if it's microblading, unless I don't even think I could tell that. I cannot tell the difference.
That right. Client, they don't know much about it.
Oh,
Yeah,
clients definitely cannot tell, but
that right.
I mean, can you tell if you see a healed result from somebody? Can you tell?
With the heal results, like if they do they do hair stroke with microblading pattern, we cannot tell that.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes, yes,
But some people do feather brows pattern with a microblade. You know that?
yes. I know this. Yes,
What do you think of that?
that's good also. Yeah, but like when you do so much long stroke by the blade, maybe when it heal really easy to block in the
Right.
middle. It broke in the middle. It not give the smooth stroke, so I don't recommend that.
Okay, there is a question. Can
Okay.
you learn nano online, or is it better to do live?
It doesn't matter. Like you can learn online or you can learn in live. Like if you already have basic knowledge, you already know to do live. You already work in microblading. You know about the button. You can take class online to save your
I
time and save your money.
online. Look, I personally think if you have the money to travel and to do it live, I always think to do live is amazing. But
Yes,
you
that's
guys,
right.
see, this is the difference. When you take a course from Brian, it's not just going to be a live course, because after that, there is also online, because there is no way you can learn anything. Nothing, even
That's right.
powder brows, you cannot learn in a few days. You know, you
That's
need
right.
to do practice and you need a feedback from the master. So I think this is very, very important. So if you could do a live course, you should do a live course. And then you will continue with an online course is the best for me.
Yes, that right. Because
Yeah.
you know that like some person they cannot go with online. They want to sit down, they want to look at on people, they want to feel, they want to see. So they just go with live car. But like another one don't need that, they can take online.
So there is a lot of questions. I'm assuming
Okay.
nanostroke is less trauma to the skin and lasts longer, correct? He's asking, is it
Okay.
less trauma than microblading, and does it last longer than microblading?
Okay, so it is less trauma and lasts longer because like with microblading, we go a little bit deeper than the first layer of the skin layer. But like with the nano stroke, it means they go really light on top of the skin, so it's less trauma. And it go with really thin skin, and it's not open the skin a lot. It's just like
Yeah,
tiny hole
implant, it's deposit
implant, deposit,
without less trauma.
less trauma, not cutting. So it's less trauma and lasts longer. Yes, that lasts longer because like when your skin is not open, it means like when we have the sentence is the more trauma that we make, the more deep hue, right? And when it have deep hue, it take up the color,
Pigment,
right? But
yes,
like with the pigment,
right.
when do nano hair stroke, it less trauma, so that's why it not open much the skin, so it's hold the color better. And with
Mhm.
my experience, I don't know how about with you guys, but with my experience, with microblading, it can stay around 1.5 years to 2 years, around that, to 2.5 years, depend on skin condition. But like with nano hair stroke, like I first start nano hair stroke, my first nano hair stroke is around like 3 years, and she just come back a couple months ago, and it's still viewable. It's still really good stroke. It's a little bit like thicker, but like because
That's
before,
normal. Like,
yes,
people need to understand that when you are doing permanent makeup, it goes under the skin. Under the
yes,
skin, there is blood vessels, there is water, there is oil. Like, it's gonna expand. It's very normal. Even when you have a tattoo, regular tattoo,
that's
is
right.
expanding too, you know. But I think, in my opinion, um, there is good nano and there is bad nano. I've seen really bad.
That right.
Because if they're doing deep and they don't know what they're doing, oh my God, it's
It's so saturated.
so
Yeah,
bad. It
Yeah,
looks worse than microblading. So
yeah,
you
right.
need to get good education from a trainer who have experience that, you know, been working with a permanent makeup for a long time, you know. I think it's very, very important.
Yeah, I saw, you don't know that? I saw somewhere they think that they have knowledge, basic knowledge in permanent makeup, and they just try to do nano hair stroke by themselves. And this become really horrible because this stroke is so deep, so thick.
Oh my
Because
goodness.
it's not just depend on the technique. It is based on like needle, pigment, and a lot of things also to combine together to create a good work.
I think in anything there is good and there is bad.
All right.
There is more. Hold on. There's more questions here. Brian knows what's up. That's right, Ivan. He's the guy. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's a very good master.
Thank you
You
so much.
want tacos, hot sauce? Oh, good. I'm hungry now. And guacamole. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with people? Do you angle your machine needle
Mm,
at 60 or
mm.
90 degrees?
I always do with 90 degree. I don't go with 60 degree or 45 degree. No, I don't do this.
Okay, so it's a
Yeah.
degrees. 1 second. Let's see if there's any more. Jesus loves you. Thank you.
I don't see any question. I don't know. Maybe in my screen, I can see that.
Yes.
I can saw lots of people.
One
It would
second.
hurt.
I have one more question for you, but I'm trying to see. Okay, no, there is no more questions here for now. But Brian, I can't, I'm so impressed with you, so impressed
Thank you.
because you built an empire. How did you get now? You are not just a master for Beauty Angels, but you have also masters that you trained that they work with you in Beauty Angels.
Yes.
So
Yes.
how did, like, were they, did you meet them like they were your students and you took them and you made them amazing masters?
Yes. All of them is my student. I train for them and step like make them improve and share for them all of my experience and knowledge and let them join in Beauty Angel because I want them step back, follow me and good at me. You know that like I have a big passion with microblading, with permanent makeup.
Permanent
I
makeup.
have big passion. Like when you make something for people, for client, and they feel like really beautiful themselves, they feel more confident and make yourself feel happy. So that I really love this feeling.
Of
So
course,
that yes,
it's the most rewarding part of the career, right? To
yes,
make
that's
the
right.
people feel good. Yeah.
This is more than like I do another beauty career also beauty shop also like hair on nail, but like with this one it's really different because it's on the face of client, you know. Some of client they told me like for like more over half of their life. I have a client 90 years old. The old lady 90 years old. She come to me and she told me that like this is the first time ever in her
Oh,
life to get really good brow like that.
oh,
You
that's so sweet.
yeah, it's so swift and that I told her like you never late. You know
Oh,
that
of
you never
course.
late for that. And I'm so super happy. And then
That
like
makes
I
me feel better because then I'm young. I'm gonna have beautiful brows for a long time. There
that's
is
right.
more questions, Brian. There's
Yes.
more questions for you.
Okay.
Do you use numbing for
Yes.
nano? When
Yes,
you
I
do
use
nano
numbing.
strokes, do you use
I knew
numbing
I yes, I use numbing.
before you start?
No.
No.
My style a little bit weird. I like to use numbing because like to make my client feel comfortable. But like I do the first pass first and then I do numbing cream later. And then I come back with the second part and finish that. Just
Do
one
you do
time numbing.
that? Do you do that when you're doing lips?
Yes, most all of my techniques I do it that also because like before, I found out like before I go with my old techniques, like I do numb first, but like when numb first like that, the skin will freezing, and it will really hard to deliver pigment in.
Yeah.
Okay, but like if you don't do numbing cream, it will little bit difficult for client because some of them have really high tolerance. They're really good, but like some of them really sensitive. It's not. Yeah, so with my like I use numbing cream, but like try as less as possible of
Yes.
numbing cream. So with client like who like I go some first pass with the numbing cream, and they feel, oh yes, I'm okay. So I just put numbing cream around like 2 minutes or 1 minute, and I will start to do and finish the job. But like with client who needs more numbing, I leave it longer.
Yeah. You don't need to use numbing for me. Don't worry. Now,
Okay.
another question. Long
Yes.
taper. Do you use long taper?
Yes, I use long taper.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let me see here if there's any more questions. No, wait. Oh my God. Okay. She says thanks. I guess that's pretty much it. How do you wanna finish this? I have a question for you.
Okay.
Do you have some advice for people who would like to learn nano strokes? Like if they're learning for the first time, or like what do you recommend to them? Like what should they do?
Okay. So nano stroke is a little bit high advanced technique. So with the people who have basic knowledge in permanent makeup, that is good for good start. It means like you will get in faster and you will learn faster. But with the people who don't get any knowledge in permanent makeup, that is not like you cannot. You can. But like instead another people, they just spend like 1 to 2 hours per day for practice. You need to do triple, more and more time to
Yeah.
practice. Because only practice it makes success. And like good at people who really good at art, who really good like copy and
Going.
read, they will got this for sure. But like just attempts, you need to invest more time and really serious in what you want to got. So just get in and practice more and more.
I think it's true. Like if you have experience, I think you will learn faster. But if you don't, you are dedicated, you will still learn. You shouldn't
All
be
right.
discouraged, you know?
All right.
Okay, there is a few questions. Let's take it and then I will set you free for tonight. Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on. Wait, where did it go? I saw somebody was asking about, wait, I went too far. What size needle, I think. Hold on. Where is this? Oh, okay. 0.25 or 0.30?
I use both. Depend on skin condition.
Yeah.
Depend on like situation. That is based on like knowledge of
Yeah,
stroke.
this is like a course. You need to take the course with Brian and then learn these things. It's not so simple. Another
Yes.
question was, how many times do you go over the strokes? I think also depend on the client, right?
This like the client and your fresher and like what is skin condition. With some type of skin condition, you cannot go over so much because like it will make damage.
Mm-hmm.
And like some skin condition, like it's so thick skins. If you go just only 1 or 2 pass, it's not enough, right? So
Right.
just make sure that like I call this a full fill status. It means like you look at the stroke and make sure it's full pigment. Because if you stop before that, when it heals, it will like really light. If you do so much, it will so saturate. So
True.
just stop at right hand.
Yeah, you have to know what you're doing. I mean, you're gonna need the experience, you're gonna learn. I guess, it's gonna be, what numbing do you use? I'm sure he uses Magnum. Hello.
Yes.
Ah, see you in March, Brian. Who's that
Who it
face?
is?
Oh, it's
Oh,
Katrina,
hi, Kat.
master from Michigan.
Yes.
Okay, what is the needle configuration?
Needle configuration. What does this mean? I'm sorry, I don't understand this
Needle
question.
configuration, it's like number one needle, right? That's
Oh
what.
yeah. No, like
Can you use number three?
I use one eye only, but like needle is depend on like the if you use the more needle, it means it gives you the more thickness of stroke. And like with hair stroke, you know that like when you in some skin condition, it will like bigger. It will like blur bigger a little bit. If you don't understand about the theory, you use big needle to like 3 or 5 or 7. It will give really super thick strap. It's not natural. So
Yeah,
need
I
to understand before you using that.
yeah. I mean, I know some people do use a three. I've heard that, but I don't know. I don't understand it.
Yeah, some
What?
skin is not it goes with that also.
Well, Brian, thank you so much. This was so amazing. We learned so much about you. We learned so much about Nano. You're amazing. I'm very happy to have you a part of Beauty Angels. I look forward to meeting you. You doing my eyebrows. Man, I'm waiting.
Yeah, thank you so much to invite me to this really wonderful Kleri-TEA. And I really honor to get in here and I'm really happy in class. And the last word I want to say with honor master and the people follow our life today. Like if you are a one who in permanent makeup industry, beauty industry, or like will be, you should like keep forward because like the short way and only way go to success is mean keep going. If
Keep
you just
going.
stop, if you
Keep going.
stop and not like give up, this will not happen.
Look at
Just
you.
going and
Look at you.
going.
Came from Vietnam, didn't speak English. In 5 years, you made a kingdom with people working for you, 2 locations. You're an inspiration. And
Thank you so much.
I love, I didn't know this. I mean, it's amazing.
Thank you. It's really
Wait,
a lot of difficult, but like
When is the next hands-on training, Brian, in the USA? He's coming to Seattle, you guys. He's going to when
yes,
for
but
Seattle.
like the good news is the good news but bad news. Like Seattle class already full. It's
Oh
already full.
God.
Yes. Like before, like I just plan have like 5 to 7 students for the class. But now I have 10 students for the
Yeah,
class Seattle.
more. It's
Yeah,
yeah.
I cannot take
But
more.
listen,
So
we need to make more courses in the US because a
yes.
lot of people are asking, and he's gonna come back. Follow Brian. Brian, tell them your Instagram. Well,
Yes,
it's gonna be on the thing anyway, on our
yes. My Instagram is brianbrowse.ca. So just follow me and like I will try my best to schedule in the future more class in Canada and in the US and around the world.
he
Yeah.
will go to Detroit. Don't worry. Michigan.
Yes.
They want you in Michigan. They want you in Michigan. But we're gonna have also masters hopefully soon by the middle of the year. Maybe they could
That
start.
right.
So yeah.
Yeah. After they take my class, they can like help me to share my knowledge.
Right, right. Thank you again. Mwah. Have a
Thank
great
you so much.
night, and
Have a
thank you
good
so much
night. Thank
for
you,
joining
everybody.
you soon.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.